Hello, all 0 of you sexies. Welcome to my channel. I would like to preface, well, first of all, it's an honor being with you guys tonight. I would like to preface that this is me raw. No makeup, no script, no planning, no precautions, no nothing. This is just me in my headspace. And I have a lot to talk about, so let's just get started. It's a tradition as old as 2020, I think. But every December since 2020, I would paint my mother a painting. Exhibit A, I think this is December 2020. December 22nd, 2020. It is like space girls and their hair is the universe. And I think that's really cool. 2021, okay, she's fire. She's literally fire. Okay. I kind of gobbled with this one. I kind of eat it a bit. I really love the details on this. I don't know if you can see because it's really dark outside. I started this video at 9 p.m. But here she is in all of her glory. She is so beautiful and so sexy. What? And I love her. 2022. My magnum opus. What isn't there to say about this beautiful work of art? Look at the brush strokes. Look at the facial expression on her face. I eat it so hard. And I was thinking to myself, nothing can top this. Nothing can top 2022 Water Girl painting. Nothing can top this. And I was right. Nothing could top that. Because in 2023, I released Earth Girl. And she's just okay. She pales in comparison to Water Girl. She's just okay. We have like braids here, and it leads up to 2 organic puffs. As you can see, I was very confused. I didn't really have a direction from this painting. It was a tough time, but regardless, my mother still loves it. She loves everything I make because I'm her daughter. I'm her daughter, and those are the rules. Anyways, we are continuing this tradition tonight with Air Girl, or Cloud Girl, whichever you'd like to call it. But I run into a bit of a problem, which is why I started making this video. Originally, I was not going to make a video because I actually started this project really late. Usually I start around the 21st or the 22nd of December. It is the 23rd, and I was supposed to get brown, black, and white paint like 2 days ago. And I decided to order it from Amazon instead, and it came today at 4 p.m., which was my fault. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna start today at 4 p.m. after I got home from work. And then I didn't start. So originally there was gonna be no video. I was just gonna chop this one out as fast as possible. Well, not as fast as possible, because I still put a lot of love and effort into it. But as fast as I could go without sacrificing the, oh, someone texted me, someone important, without sacrificing the vibe of the painting, okay? The vibe of the painting. But then I ran into a problem. I am out of brown paint. I was supposed to order it along with my black and white paints, but I didn't for some reason. Well, I know the reason. I was broke and I didn't have any money. Aww. But I should have gotten cheaper paints is my hindsight, because now I don't know if you can see this, but it's bad. We started here with, anyways, we started here with this Dollar Tree paint, which is usually what I use for the base, but I quickly ran into the realization that there's nothing to paint over. There's no second coat. And that got me thinking, how was I able to convey such rich brown textures with my past paintings? I don't even know. I feel like the Library of Alexandria that got burnt down, and I have no knowledge how I was able to create such rich brown skin tones. I'm really struggling. So I did something that an artist should never do, and I painted it with black. I blended with black, which you should never use black to darken something, but I am running out of ideas. And now we have this mud-colored little space right here. So that's why you guys are here. You're gonna watch me fix it. That's it. That's the video. Yeah! I'm gonna move the camera so you can actually see me painting and not my bare butt cheeks. I have clothes on. I'm just gonna... Hi. We're a bit closer now. I have my paints with me. These are the browns that I'm working with because I do have brown, but it's not like skin tone brown. I have raw sienna, which is brown, but it's too light for my taste. And then I have crimson, which is not brown. I'm not colorblind, I swear to you. But those are the colors we're going to be working with. And then, of course, my Dollar Tree paint. So I'm going to try and mix something up. Oh, this is yellow. I thought this was brown, but it says yellow. So I'm going to try and mix up something, and I will get back to you. This angle is way too close. I have mixed those two colors together, and what we have is not brown. I would like to disclose that I know nothing about color theory, so I'm gonna add some of my Dollar Tree paint to this red, and hopefully it'll make brown, like it has to. I could go to the store, but I don't want to go to the store on Christmas Eve and inconvenience everyone, because I was at work today and all of my coworkers were moaning about how they had to work on Christmas Eve. This is brown. We're getting there. It's really red, but it's brown. Normally I paint dark skin girls, but I guess I could paint like, ooh, I was gonna say but I don't know if that's like a derogatory term. I heard it in a Drake song once. Okay, I'm just gonna try it because I have nothing to lose. Actually this could work. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, probably not, and I'm not gonna change the camera angle. No, it's too red, I think. I'm gonna paint over this first. I don't know if you guys can see, it's really red, but I'm still gonna paint over it. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna finish this, and then we're gonna see where we are. Ooh, it looks really red on camera. I swear to you, it's not that red. It's kind of red. It's not that red. Okay, 1 second. I'll be back. So, it's looking better. It's still looking really red, but it's not as red as I thought it was going to be. In typical fashion of me, I am going to take a break and let this dry, and then I'm gonna come back in like an hour and see where we stand, and if I have to go to the store on Christmas Eve and inconvenience everyone, or if I don't have to do that. We're gonna see. I'm gonna get dinner. I'm really excited about dinner. So, bye! So, I'm back. I tried repainting over this area because it had started to get a little dull, and I don't know if you can see it, but I kind of painted too close to the sun to the point where there's like a patch that I painted right off the painting, and now it's exposing all the layers underneath it. So I am done for today. I am gonna go to bed. This better fix itself by the time I wake up, otherwise there's gonna be a lot of problems. So yeah, good night.
Many hours later.
Hello, the time is currently 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon. I originally had plans to wake up around 8, and then my alarm went off, and I realized that there was no way that that was gonna happen. I'm sorry. So I allowed myself to sleep in until 12. I got my princess sleep, and now we are ready to get going. And we have a lot to do, as you can see clearly. Only the base is finished. I have yet to do any of the details. I have yet to even attempt the cloud hair, which is the main focal point of this painting. So we are going to crack down on that today, and it'll be done by today. If worse comes to worse, I can just drink a Celsius, which is like the whip that is going to... I don't even know what I'm saying. The point is, I do not want to drink a Celsius, but I will if I have to. So yeah, I'm gonna show you a close-up of what the painting looks like because I think that it has calmed down a bit. So this is what we're working with now. It has definitely calmed down in terms of its redness. It was really angry and red last night when I left it, but now it's calmed down and it's a lot more brown. Still not the color that I was aiming for, but I'm not going to the store on Christmas Eve. That wasn't even a thought in my mind. I might have said it, but I would never go to the store on Christmas Eve. So we're just gonna have to work with this, and I'm hoping once I do the shading and the lighting, it'll look a lot more natural. Yeah, okay. Thank you, other close-up me, for enlightening us on what the painting looks like. I think the main thing that I'm worried about is the cloud hair, which is crazy because that's the whole point of the painting. But I think I will have to watch a tutorial, and those are like the bane of my existence because I'm convinced that I can do everything by myself with no help, with no prior knowledge of everything. So I'm actually gonna watch a tutorial first, and then I'm gonna get to it.
1 hour later.
Right now you were looking at me 2 tutorials newer. I watched the tutorial. I watched 2, one on regular cloud painting and one on pink cloud painting, and I still don't know if the clouds in her hair are going to be pink, but I'm leaning towards that idea because that's a color I've yet to use in any of my other paintings. So I think it's going to be pink cloud hair girl. The tutorials, I want to say they helped me, but I was kind of off watching them because tutorials are like something that I hate to watch. I hate to consume. I hate to even admit that I am watching one. So I'm gonna just wing it. Even though I watched 2 tutorials, I still feel like I'm gonna wing it. Ooh, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe I should practice on something. I do have smaller canvases over here, so maybe I should do a test run and see how that turns out. I'm gonna do that. Okay, test run time. I mean, it kind of looks like a cloud if you squint. I feel like it has a lot of cloud-like qualities. It's a lot pinker than I'd wanted it to be, but that was my fault because I started the base pure magenta instead of mixing with white. So for future notice, I will be starting maybe with a color this light. So yeah, it is not even close to the tutorials that I watched, but it is better than what I thought was going to happen. So in my books, this is a win. I want to take a break so bad, and we just started, but I know I do not have that luxury because I started so late. If worse comes to worse, I can always paint over it. I thought I heard someone. I can always paint over it. So let's just get to painting. Okay, I know you guys are over the dubstep, so I'm gonna be voicing over the rest of the painting clips. As you can see, we started off very strong with the pink hair. We got a nice good base, and here I go and I try to add in the clouds, and oh, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? So as you can see, nothing is going as planned. The cloud painting went horrendously, and I had a moment of anger and I just kind of painted over everything. I think what I need to do is I need to focus on the detailing of the skin and the clothing and just do the hair loss, because clearly it's going to be giving me some issues. It has been giving me some issues. It's giving me a lot of issues. I'm gonna take a break, and I know the clock is ticking, okay? I don't have time to be taking breaks, but I need to take a break because I'm peeved right now. I'm seriously peeved. So I think what I'm gonna do with the hair now, instead of realistic clouds like this, I'm going to do more swirly, cartoony, more blocky clouds. I hope what I'm saying makes sense because I'm not gonna edit this out. Yeah, break time for me.
1 eternity later.
Okay, I'm back. I think the last thing I said was I was gonna work on the detailing of the skin, but I'm gonna go for something really small and just do the wings up here just to dip my toes in the water so I don't get too frustrated. Okay, let's get to it. All right, and we're back. Right now I'm just painting over my sketch in white so you don't see any sketch lines. Very nice, very tranquil. I love doing wings. It's one of my favorite things to draw. After that, I go in with a little black to make the line art sharp, and then I go over my white and gray so the details of the wings pop out. Bazinga! Huh? After that, you can see that I attempt the cloud hair again. Doesn't go well for me. I even start trying to blend with gray. Don't know what my issue was with that, but yikes. I give up and I start painting the shirt. And here I am painting the shirt. Okay, bye. So it's been about 2 hours. Here's where we stand. as of now. I did take a little break after I finished the wings, and I know I shouldn't have done that, but it's fine, it's whatever. And then I did a bit of clothing painting off screen. I tried, once again, I know you heard this in the voiceover, but I tried to do something with the hair and I messed up again. So honestly, I think I'm just not going to touch the hair at all, and I'm going to do everything and leave the hair until last. There's a few things I want to tackle during this session, and that is the eyes. I want to get the eyes done, and then I want to do these white spots right here, are actually supposed to be clouds. So I'm gonna try and make white fluffy clouds. I'm avoiding the color blue. I don't know if you've noticed that, but I did blue in 2 paintings ago. I did blue, so I'm just trying to keep a fresh, different color palette with each painting, and that's why I'm relying so heavily on pink. Okay, I think that's all I have to say. Let's just get painting. No, I have one more thing to say. I'm really worried about the eyes because throughout all of my journey of painting, I have never been able to get eyes the way I liked. So if one thing could just go right in my life for once, it would be to make the eyes an ideal look. So let's get painting again, okay? It's eye time. First I go over my sketch with white, and then I draw my big magenta blobs. All of my paintings have big, beautiful eyes, and this girl is no different. After solidifying the magenta and making sure it's fully filled in, I go in a bit with the clouds. They're looking really fluffy. I go in first with white, and then I highlight a bit with pink. It gives me some confidence to do the hair, and then I decide, no, it's eye time, and I work on the pupils. I'm drawing a big, thick lash, and then an under eye, my second big, thick lash, my second under eye. I do a little white to make sure that, I do highlighting first, and then I do white to make sure the eyes are circular and round. More highlights. Highlights again, highlights again. I've actually been eating at this place called McAllister's Cafe. It's located in my college, and it is so good. I know everyone who works there knows who I am because I come there and I order the same thing every day at 12 p.m. without fail, and then I take my food to my car. I'm kind of like a dog when you give them a treat and they go elsewhere to eat. I prefer to eat in my car because it's like a sacred religious act, and no one is allowed to see me eating but me. I used to eat in the cafeteria, but I felt too many eyes on me because I know everyone is watching me. I'm so beautiful and so important like that, so I just started to eat in my car, and it's taken a lot of stress off my life. And a lot of stress, I'm telling you. But anyways, eat at McAllister's Cafe. It's so good. I get their wrap with bacon and honey mustard and lettuce and a big fat pickle slice. And then I do the lips. Finally, that patch is fixed. Yippee! Whoopsie, the sun set. I took a little nap around 3 p.m. and a little nap turned into a lot nap. And now it is, I think, 6 p.m. So yeah, it's all fine. I'm well rested, I'm fed, I am rejuvenated, and I'm sat. I'm going to finish this painting once and for all in this last span of the day. It is going to get done. Something in me is telling me to outline the hair with a darker magenta to make it look more like clouds. And honestly, at this point, I have nothing to lose, so I think I will do that. And if it turns out to be doo-doo water, then I will just paint over it and start over. Not start over, but I will just paint over it, and we can go from there. So let's do this final stretch. I think the skin turned out better than expected, especially with the outline. I couldn't really tell if it was going to be dark enough when I was painting it, but as it dried, it got darker. First, I'm going to do the mouth, I'm going to finish the lips, and then we're going to tackle the hair again. So let's go. It's hair time. First, I go in with that dark magenta, and I make a good outline, and then I focus on the top of the head before... What? Oh, you don't like the voiceovers anymore and you want me to shut up? Is that what I'm hearing from you guys? Okay, whatever. I don't care. I really... So I'm just about done. I think that this was the best I could do given the circumstances and the tools I was working with and the way I messed up 1,000,000 billion times. But Christmas is saved. I was able to finish it before Christmas Day, which is a huge relief. I think what I'm going to do is not only outline the eyelashes in white, but I'm going to see if I can add gold hoops to her ears maybe like small gold hoops just to give this painting a pop of color. So yes! So I'll just shut up for good now, huh? Since that's what you guys want. No, it's fine. I'll be quiet. I will be quiet. I'll sit my butt down and I'll be quiet because I heard you guys say, oh, Ren talks too much. Ren needs to do a quiet voiceover. I want a silent voiceover. I want to hear the dubstep again. Well, you guys got what you wanted and I'm going to be quiet. And everyone's going to say, oh, what happened to Ren? She had such a beautiful voice. I don't know what happened. I shut up because you guys told me to. So there. Hello, I am just about finished. I think I'm going to strengthen this speed right here. I'm going to do the outline again, but after that, I'm completely done. I don't think it's as good as my other ones, but considering the circumstances and the mishaps and what I had to work with, I think I did a pretty good job. I'd also like to say that I do not claim to be a painter. I do not paint. This is a once a year type of thing, so please forgive me. This is not normally what my art looks like. I swear to you guys, you can check out my art on my Instagram. But this is what my painting skills looks like. So yeah, I don't really have anything to say, and I don't really know how to end the video, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next year where I do the same thing again and it looks worse. Bye.